my God, my birthday is already here and I have not prepared anything. Oh my God, it's already time to pay my school fees and there's nothing to show. Oh my God, how old am I? What have I achieved? Drop the calendar. Drop the calendar. That is your problem. You cannot drop the calendar. Drop the calendar and focus on the commander, who actually made the laws that you must follow everything according to order. The problem that you have is that you continuously focus on the laws that others make, forgetting that there are many other things you can achieve without following the normal rules of life. Wait, let me explain. I don't know who actually gave the orders of by 25 you should finish school, by 30 you should be married, by 40 you should be wealthy, by 50 you should have retired, and by 60 you are now enjoying and living a free will life. I don't know who gave those laws, but I'm telling you, you must not follow those laws to success, because every human being has his own destiny, and destinies are not determined by time or age. It is determined by how well and not how far or how fast. With that, I will say good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are viewing from. This is my YouTube channel, and my name is Che Anana. This is the Anana's Happy World, and I call it the Pot of Wisdom. Today, I am going to give you 5 negative effects of looking consistently in calendars. 5 negative effects of consistently staring at calendars. You know, people don't know that consistently staring at calendars have negative effects, but it has been proven psychologically, it has been proven scientifically that there are other negative effects of consistently looking at the calendar. Today on this platform, I'm going to give you 5 negative effects of looking at the calendar, as well as 5 solutions to it. If this is your first time following us, I advise you to click the subscribe button, share this video, as well as comment. Please, it will be very important. Moving on, we have that looking consistently in the calendar has been proven negative to people's health, especially emotionally, psychologically, physically, socially, and otherwise. Consistently staring at the calendar has been proven to be able to cause anxiety and stress. You see, focusing on time, checking on dates, deadlines, and others for appointments can actually increase anxiety and stress. Because you know, when people begin to say, oh, maybe my birthday is in 2 days' time, I haven't even prepared anything, and so what? Who says you should prepare things? Must you prepare things? You mustn't make that birthday so flamboyant like the ones you see on social media. You just do it in a way that just makes you happy and the people around you. The most important thing is to celebrate the day you are born. And some people will say, oh, my school fees is already, my house rent is already expired and there's nothing to show. Like, I don't have anything to pay up with. So, will worrying about it and consistently checking the date for paying the house rent actually make the house rent to come? The answer is no. The only way to make the house rent to come is to walk or look around for people that can help. Consistently looking at the calendar will only increase your anxiety and make you get sick in the head without even knowing. Number 2, consistently looking at the calendar can result to loss of present moment awareness. Like, we are so focused in the future that you cannot even live the present. Your life is already cut short. You know why? Because sometimes when we focus so much on the future that we cannot even live the present, we end up not living the present, and at the same time not being able to live up to see the future we actually stressed ourselves a whole lot to meet. What does it mean? It means we lost the present and we lost the future at the same time. Those things result to people having loss of memories. You see somebody who just come and drop his key in his table and forget. Then he goes out and lock the key right inside the house without even remembering that he kept the key inside. A typical example of what I'm saying is when you see a boy or a girl going to interview late. You see how they try to prepare, how they try to rush things to make sure that they meet up with time. And consistently, whenever you rush things to meet up with time, and whenever you consistently take time and look at the calendar, what happens? You must forget something. It's either you forget something inside or you forget something outside. You must forget something. Because whenever you are in a rush, you are not 100% you. There are some part of you, or should I say there are some part of your brain that is not working properly when you are always in a rush. Number 3, reduced creativity. You see, when you are consistently thinking about what you have not done, what you are supposed to do in the future, or what you have failed to do in the future, you know the result? It will actually stress you down to the extent that you can't even think about doing perfectly what you are doing in the present. You see, when you work so hard trying to think about the future, your present becomes a mess. If you see somebody that is worried, you will just know. Nobody will tell you because he won't be eating very well, he won't be playing around, he won't be smiling, he will shout at anybody. It will even reduce his commitment in the works in the office. If she's a mother, she begins to lash out at her children, and we call it transfer of aggression. And what is the resultant effect? It will always lead to disaster in the family. Why? As well as reduced productivity. Number 5, decreased self-esteem. It will result to actually making you fail the failure that you have already planned to fail without even knowing. And when you fail, what does it result? You begin to lose confidence in yourself. Self-confidence begins to erode because you consistently looked at the calendar. And you forget that Elon Musk once said, if things aren't failing, then we are not innovative enough. Alright, now, if you're still following me, please don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and comment in the comment section. I would like to hear your comments and your views about this video. Finally, I'm going to give you 5 solutions to these problems of consistently looking at the calendar. Number 1, set realistic goals. You see, when you plan something that you actually know you cannot achieve, you are indirectly telling yourself that you actually want to fail. There is no two ways about it. You can't be earning $10, or should I say, you can't be earning $100 in a week and you expect to buy a car in 2 months when there are other things you can do from the same amount of salary you have. That is what we call unrealistic goals. You should set realistic goals. Set realistic goals. That way, you won't even be worried because you know that it is already natural for you to achieve these things at this particular point in time. Number 2, set realistic deadlines. Set realistic deadlines. It is unwise for somebody to plan to build a house in 2 weeks. A story building, 2-story building, 3-story building. It is unwise for someone to want to build a 4-story building in 2 weeks. Burj Khalifa wasn't built in 1 month. In as much as Dubai is one of the richest country in the whole world, Burj Khalifa was not built in 1 week. Things takes time. Number 3, prioritize tasks, not time. Prioritize tasks and not time. You see, when you focus more on building the tasks that you are given, the resultant effect is more beautiful than when you focus more on fixing it or forcing it into the time that you are given. In as much as time consciousness is very important, that is notwithstanding, in as much as time consciousness is very important, you must as well focus more on productivity and not the moment in time. People take 4 years to build a house. Some business take 10 years to build. Some business takes 20 years to build. It doesn't matter how many years it takes. The most important thing is that every single day you wake up, there is something new that you've achieved. Every single day you wake up, there is something new that you've achieved. A wise man once said, if you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. Just make sure you are making movement every single day. Do something. Don't stay one place. That is the most important thing. And number 4, limit calendar check. Limit calendar check. Yes. If you miss your birthday, you will not die. Yes. If you miss your birthday, you will not die. Next day is coming. You will still do birthday. As a matter of fact, every day you wake up from sleep is a new day. It's a new birthday. You actually was reborn that day from your sleep. So, why don't you celebrate yourself every day and don't worry for the things you can't even achieve? You forgot your birthday, and so what? Nobody died. You can't pay your school fees, and so what? There is always the next time. If you can't make it this year, there is always the next year to continue from where you stopped. The most important thing is you do not give up. Failure is not bad until you give up. And finally, number 5, focus on progress, not perfection. Focus on progress, not perfection. There is no one that is perfect in life. There is no such thing as perfection in life. You will always need to do something better. You always need to move forward in life. Focus on progress and not perfection. Because that thing you call perfection, there is another person out there that is looking at that thing as his failure. Yes, you need to just work on progress and not perfection. Remember, there is always a little beginning in everything. And Elon Musk always says, if things ain't failing, then we are not innovative enough. Don't fail to work hard. Stop looking at the calendar. Focus on the commander. And who is the commander? You, your mind, your hard work, your progress. That is what matters. You must not finish school by 25 years. You must not get married by 30 years. You must not be rich and successful by 40 years. And you must not retire by 50 years. You have to take it easy. Don't follow the rules of the world. Don't look at social media. Just live your life and do what makes you happy. My name is Che Onana, and welcome to the Pot of Wisdom in this our platform, the Onana's Happy World. Please subscribe, share, and comment on the comment section. See you next time. Bye.